Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Book Notification Podcast. We're covering all the new book releases from January 13th to the 19th. We have plenty of book releases, well over 100 new book releases coming out this week. These are 10 of our favorites. First up, we have Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. Beautiful Ugly is a standalone thriller releasing on January 14th. The million-copy best-selling Queen of Twists returns with a gripping and deliciously dark thriller about marriage and revenge. Beautiful Ugly follows an author who lost his wife in a strange disappearance. A year later, he heads to a small Scottish island to try to get his life back on track when he sees the impossible. A woman who looks exactly like his missing wife. From the best-selling author of The Taking of Jemina Boone, Matthew Pearl brings us Save Our Souls, the true story of the Walker family, shipwrecked in 1887. After surviving a storm, they land on an island where they encounter a mysterious man named Hans, whose dark secrets transform their rescue into a nightmare. Pearl reveals this incredible, little-known historical tale of a real-life Swiss Family Robinson. Save Our Souls also releases on January 14th. New York Times and USA Today best-selling author Yves Langlais returns with the 13th Zodiac series. The first book in the series is titled Legend of Scorpio, and it comes out on January 16th. Scorpio, a fiery Zodiac warrior, teams up with Rebecca, a skeptical science, on a mission to recover a powerful artifact in Antarctica. As they uncover a perilous ancient cave and its mind-blowing secrets, Rebecca learns that the Zodiac Warriors are real, but betrayal strikes when her employer steals the relic for evil purposes. Together, they must race against time to save the world, and perhaps find a little love along the way. Presumed Guilty is the third book in the Presumed Innocent series by New York Times bestselling author Scott Turow. The courtroom drama series was the basis for the smash Apple TV series starring Jake Gyllenhaal, and now the story continues with the third book, Presumed Guilty, out on January 14th. The Bad Girls Detective Agency series by Katie Marsh continues with Murder on the Menu, releasing on January 18th. This hilarious and gripping mystery is perfect for fans of the Thursday Murder Club and How to Kill Men and Get Away with It. Murder on the Menu features Amber and her friends as they hope to relax at a luxury castle retreat. But their getaway takes a dark turn when renowned chef Valerie LaFontaine is found dead in a locked tower. With revenge on the menu, the Bad Girls Detective Agency must solve the mystery before it's too late. The New York Times bestselling author of the Queen's Blade series, D.K. Holmberg, returns with a brand new series, The Celestial Path. The first book, Voidheart, will be released on January 14th. The series introduces a unique magic system where Roran Luss, instead of gaining typical celestial powers from the Aether Stone, becomes a Voidheart, an anomaly that can express the powers of others. Feared and isolated, Roran must master his unpredictable gift to confront a growing threat and uncover ancient secrets that could save his people. More or Less Maddy by Lisa Genova, New York Times bestselling author of Still Alice, is a gripping and heartfelt novel about a young woman diagnosed with bipolar disorder who chooses a career in stand-up comedy over a more conventional life. The story offers a compassionate and accessible exploration of mental health, making complex issues relatable and human. It will be released on January 14th. For the first time in 40 years, former New York Times editor Michael Cannell reveals the full story of two corrupt NYPD detectives who acted as double agents for the Mafia in Blood and the Badge, releasing on January 14th. These detectives secretly worked as informants and assassins for the Mafia in 1980s Brooklyn and evaded justice until the late 2000s, despite an FBI investigation in the 90s. Based on new research and exclusive interviews, Cannell's book uncovers never-before-heard details of the case. Blood in the Badge releases on January 14th. The Wrong Fiance is the third book in the Marriage by Contract series by Maya Alden. The Billionaire's Second Chance Romance features an engaged Dean Archer, who heads to Kauai on vacation with his new fiance's family, where he finds Ilika, his ex-lover and his fiance's cousin, cleaning his room. Things ended badly between them in the past, but seeing her again makes him realize he's been chasing after the wrong cousin all along. The Wrong Fiance releases on January 18th. Lastly, we have Thomas Perry, author of The Old Man, which is recently adapted into an FX show starring Jeff Bridges, returns with his latest novel, Pro Bono. Los Angeles attorney Charles Warren, an expert in recovering embezzled assets, takes on a case to help a widow recover her late husband's missing funds, only to uncover a scheme strikingly similar to one that once targeted his own mother. As Charlie digs deeper, he becomes the target of those trying to stop him from exposing the truth, drawing him into a perilous web of fraud, betrayal, and dangerous criminals. Pro Bono will be released on January 14th. As I said before, these are only just a small smidgen of the new books coming out. We have a full list at booknotification.com. Booknotification.com, you can also set up your own profile and follow all your favorite authors to find out when they are releasing new books. Book Notification is completely free. We send out emails each Tuesday with listing new books by authors that you follow. Track your reading list, mark books read, rate and review your books, get recommendations and much more, user statistics, reading history. Right now we have over 60,000 authors listed, and we're closing in on 1 million books. Thank you for listening. I'll be back next week with another 10 new releases.